Hi folks, welcome to my Bit Retro Journal. Last month was Tandy, and I did a bunch of interesting videos on TRS-80 Radio Shack Tandy equipment. And then in early October I did a quick clip on my Model 3 where I finally got some disks formatted using both TRS-DOS and LDOS. What I want to do today is just explore it further. Now that I have some floppies, first thing I want to do is I need to make copies of these because these are the only ones I have. A viewer sent them in maybe a year and a half ago, and I really want to make copies so that I don't lose this, and explore some of the commands that both TRS-DOS and LDOS give you. All right, so the Model 3 is still at my office, so let's go there. All right, so I'm back with my TRS-80 Model 3, and today what I want to do is make some backups of the TRS-DOS and LDOS. They're two different operating systems. I'm a little bit more prepared this time. I have studied a little bit. So this is a TRS-DOS LDOS, you see there or not? TRS-DOS LDOS manual. And I have looked at the original Model 3 manual, and it doesn't actually give you very much. And then this is the LDOS 5.3.1 docs. So I have some stuff. But the other thing I've noticed playing around with this is that I don't think these two disks like each other. I might need to do more cleaning. I just don't have my cleaning disk with me, so I'm not sure what I'll do. But let's just turn it on. Let's start with TRS-DOS. So this is my original disk that I got from a patron. Yeah, this is version 1.3. Let's see if this will boot up. And then I have these spare disks. These are from Beta Tool Systems. I made copies of these, and I've taken pictures of the disks. And the plan is to, and I even had to cut notches out of this because they were permanently locked. And so I'm going to use these as my disks to format and copy. So enter dates today is, I'm just going to go 01. Should I put the date in here? I probably should. So it's early October, 04/24, and the time is it's at 6 o'clock. Nope, it's still used to getting the keyboard. Yeah. There he goes. All right, so I've got my files on here, and hopefully you can see them, sort of. And now I did try dir inv. Supposed to show the invisible files. Nope. Dir. Maybe that's only LDOS. Thought I knew how to do this. It's going to give me error 11. Yep. Oh, I thought I was looking at this manual here under dir, and it has inv, includes invisible non-files, but I guess information. Yeah, I was trying to do all files. Displays the file names only, includes invisible non-system files, displays only modified files, enable non-stop display. So that might, I guess, be. I get the sense that there's more files in here than just those two. Well, in any case, let's just let's do a backup first. So what I want to do is just type backup and see what that does. All right, source drive number. Again, I'm going to go from drive 1 to drive 0. So source is going to be 1, sorry. And destination is going to be drive 0. Source disk master password. This is password. Let's try. Okay. Yeah. So unfortunately, I did that wrong. Backup. And source disk is 0. Destination disk is 1. Source disk master password is password. So now I need to actually move this disk here. And then have a disk here. I'll just use this one. Format which drive? I want to format drive 0. Formatter. Okay, so yeah, diskette name TRS DOS 1.3. Nope. TR-DOS 1.3 maybe. Master password, I won't add one. Okay, so it's formatting it. All right, it wants to insert the system disk, so I gotta switch these. Well, I have to move this one here. It's locked, so it can't delete it, although source drive number is going to be 1. Destination drive number is going to be 0. So it wants to do this again. So I guess this disk wasn't formatted. I don't want to wish to reformat. Okay. Fine, now it's copying it sector by sector, which is what I want. Okay. Again, when I tried it, when I tried to go from 1 to 2, it was just crashing, and so so somehow this disk is friendlier than that disk, or yeah, I think when I was formatting, this one couldn't read, so I'm going in this direction. I don't know if I need to clean this disk or what, but if I want to boot off this disk, it seems like formatting and copy on this disk is what I want. And for whatever reason, my master disk, which was written by someone else, seems to be very user-friendly. So I'm just guessing that it's a disk cleaning issue, and I don't have my cleaning kit with me at the moment. But this does seem to work. Backup complete, insert system disk. Okay, so now the trick will be, will this act as a system disk? Here we go. I think it does. Yep, all right, good. I have a system disk now, look at that. And it did an entire copy. And so now, yeah, it's all on there. I think, and let me see what this one says. I'm going to just do a directory on this one. It says it has 166 granules free, so I'll just do a dir on 1. Oh, same thing, 166 granules. So looks like I've made an exact copy of this. I can finally put this one away so that I don't destroy it. But so yeah, I think that was a good bet. Like I said, I had already formatted disks on this and tried to read them on that, and it didn't work. But if I format disks on this, these can read them. So that's why I kind of stayed away from that. So that's if you saw my quick 5-minute quick video, quick clip video, that's kind of where that happened. And so I wanted to be cautious and not. Okay, so. Now what I want to try is, this is LDOS, okay? So LDOS version 5.31. And for that, I actually do have a manual, which is, I showed it to you, but this is actually literally 4.5.3.1. So I have the exact manual that I need. And this actually has a cool command called QFB, which will actually do the disk copying in LDOS. So let me boot this up. And LDOS really goes fast. So again, 10 04 24, and it's 18. Let's just say, oops. Oh, wow. Okay. So for this, again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a, and this time it says to do a QFB and then source and destination. So QFB, and again, I'm going to go from 1 to 0. And this is going to be my load diskette and diskettes and press enter. So it's a little less wordy. Put that in here. Oh, and it doesn't even, wow. It doesn't even ask if there's anything on that disk. It literally just formats it without, because this disk had something on it, and so it just formatted it. Because it's doing it cylinder by cylinder. Yeah, I assume it's not just copying. Interesting. I would have thought that this command would have queried you first that, hey, there's something on the disk, because this stuff, I mean, unless the disk is blank, but I can't imagine that's the case. So, yeah. And I've read that you can't read TRS-DOS disks directly from LDOS, so I wanted to investigate how to, again, I was looking at this, it's a little bit off camera, I get that, but there was a cool command that let you read those files, and what was that command? And I'm really impressed with the number of commands that this has. Obviously, some of these are file-based, so the disk I have doesn't have that. And what I haven't figured out yet quite is how do I, oh, I did it. What was the command that let you read, one disk created, replace destination disk and press enter. I'm just going, yeah, I got my second system disk, and I can just hit time. So, that's pretty cool. So there was a command. Let's see what this says. This has all of that on there, yep. Oh, right. That's the command that I was talking about. Oh, it's doing the top one now too. Interesting, look at that. So dir without parameters. So okay, so if I did dir 0, it does just the bottom drive. And if I do a dir, oh, that's interesting. So you basically can do a dir, and it'll pick all the drives as a single drive. That's kind of cool. That's almost like creating a it's almost like having a RAID, right? Because again, if I do dir, it's going to do the first one, and then it's going to do that one. Look at that. How can I tell if I have the same number of? doesn't really tell you how many granules you have. 180, I guess, is the size of the disk. 90 out of 128. Let me do dir. That was dir 1. What does dir 0 say? I mean, I assume it's a. No, yeah, it's got the same stuff. It says free 34.5. Okay, so I think I have copies. I can put this one finally away as for safekeeping, and then the basic development system is now my LDOS, and the well, they're called the same thing. How do I differentiate? Oh, so 3.0, it's hard to see this, but it says basic development system version 3.0. So this is TRS-DOS and this is LDOS. Okay. So LDOS is the lower number. Okay, that's going to be a little confusing. I'm going to have to create labels for these disks. But again, what I want to do, yeah, is this is my TRS-DOS disk, and can I do a dir? I don't think I can do that. But I did read that you can. Again, I'm reading this here, so I apologize that. Oh, maybe it's on the. It's on this disk here. So this is a more of a general document, and let me find. Converts files from model tiers to model tiers for LDOS, etc. Okay, so that it says so. Sorry, there's right here tells you the conv command and dir. So you can say, I assume the syntax is conv:0. I apologize that it's not very readable here. So it's going to be conv:0 dir is the parameter. Let's give that a try. Conv:1 dir. And it is indeed, look at that. Oh, so interestingly enough, the it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files on there. Basic command, memtest, Hertz50, convert, xversus, and LPC command. When I boot this with just TRS-DOS, yeah, it's gonna, okay, so 10, 4, 24, yeah, I'm just gonna put 0. Let's make it midnight. I'm done. So if I do a dir, it only gives me LPC, memtest, and Hertz, but not basics. But if I type basic, does it see the command? It does. How many files? Memory size? And then can I quit? Exit. Break. I guess you gotta reboot. And interestingly enough, it won't let me see that file. So what is the command? Okay, dir all? No, dir hidden. Yeah. I don't know what the command is. Is it like, I'm just guessing now because I'm going to look at this document again. Maybe there is some hint because this seems to say it's both. Again, I'm just looking at this document. So what is the command? So you have you've got inv. Maybe it's just a dash I because NV is not capitalized. Let me try that. Where I? Now it's getting error 11. So I guess in the comments, I haven't found a good TRS-DOS 1.3 manual, but how do you sends output to displays file names only? Oh, dir equals, yeah, it just, I know sys, no, it really doesn't like any of these, and I assume it's not because you have to go, O equals no. So this is supposed to do sort equals no. Yeah, so none of these commands work in a TRS-DOS. So it's an older system, but let me go back to my LDOS and just boot that. Wow, this boots up so fast. And then I'm just going to, oh, it wants a date. 10, oops, 4, 24. And I just want to look at this one more time. Convert, oops, drive 1, there. And then I guess you can copy files from one to the other, so that's pretty cool. And yet it shows a lot of information in there. And my final question, because I should start wrapping this up, it's getting long. I've had lots of success though, so it's really nice that I got it to finally create this for me. So the question I have for my viewers is, how do I get files on here? If I've seen Adrian's Digital Basement where he says it's not that easy to create those files on a PC. So do you guys have oh, this doesn't have CONV information. It's this guy right here. This guy. So prompts before converting each file. dir converts only visible files, includes system files, includes, so it's just about conversion, but the dir lets you do that. So my assumption is when you do convert, does it copy it? I'm not going to destroy my new disks. So yeah, I think the next thing to do is I need to find a way. I do have a 5¼ floppy that I hook to my sync to queue all the times. But what is the next, what's the way I can get files? Is there a MS-DOS reader for TRS-DOS or LDOS? That would be really convenient if I could put an MS-DOS disk in there, because then the transfer is really easy. I'm sure there's SD card variations of that, but I don't know how much money I want to invest in my Model 3, but if I could use a 5¼ disk on a PC or my QL and put some files on there and then have an MS-DOS driver for this. So again, in your comments, let me know what's the best way to copy files from the world to my Model 3. I can load files in BASIC through my cassette port, but I think that would be kind of an awful way to do it. But I've got 2 backup disks now. that I can use, and I can play with this now more without worrying about destroying my original ones, because again, it's a viewer or a subscriber sent these in. But now I have a pair that I can bang, work on, and not worry so much about losing the information. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. Again, thanks for joining me today on this quest to learn more about my Model 3. It seems to be a pretty stable machine. I need to clean that drive, and probably one of the next things I'll do. And yeah, maybe get some software on disks and load it up here. Maybe even some business software would be cool. In any case, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.